What's up, everybody? Here talking to you today about how to maximize your potential for getting in front of new clients by answering questions. It's a novel idea, but it's definitely something that people can easily just do some quick internet research. Yes, the pools might be small, but they're very specific. So, this is an opportunity for anybody who is looking to dive deep into a specific topic and are willing to spend the time to create some content along this manner. So, what I'm doing here today is showing you, and for those of you listening only, you can check out the full version on YouTube. But so I'm going to show you exactly how to just start doing an internet search and look at what people are saying, how they're titling things, and what's coming up in the results. So before we get started, I will say a little caveat. You're going to see a lot of extra stuff on my screen, and that's because I do this for a living. So I have a lot of tools that are installed in my browser that help me figure out how to get in front of more people and really analyze the opportunities that are in front of us. So with that, let's get into it. All right, so what you see here is the search phrase, how to start an estate plan. Now, I did this for a very specific reason, but all you need to do to get in front of people, how to is one of the #1 most searched phrases on the internet in general. So if you take a look at anything, a Google search, a YouTube search, I'm using YouTube in this example, but if you get a start with any of those channels that are a search engine, this is the best way to get started with some of that low-hanging fruit, oftentimes low-hanging fruit, and very small competition, which we'll actually see here, and I'm kind of excited about this. So this is an area where you can get started on. So you just literally type how to and then finish your phrase in the search box here. So again, the one we're focusing on is how to start an estate plan. And as I scroll down here, what you're going to see is, well, first and foremost, we've got ads. So people are paying to get in front of this audience. That is an awesome sign, because if people are paying to get in front of this audience, that means it's a valuable audience. So as we scroll down, you'll see estate planning basics, estate planning essentials, Wealth Counsel. So Wealth Counsel is actually the channel. They're using the name of the channel in the title of the video, but if we strip that out, estate planning basics and estate planning essentials. The next one down is setting up a living trust, estate planning facts. So they're kind of diving into the belief that people have that they're being lied to. So by putting facts in all capitals, the hope here is that they are providing actual facts. So, they're playing into that emotional appeal. How to start an estate plan, how to start an estate planning law practice, very specific to attorneys. Estate planning 101, relationships and finances. Trusts 101, so this is getting a little bit deeper into estate planning as a whole, focusing on trusts as that core issue. We've got something from Dave Ramsey, answering questions, when do we need an estate planner for our will? What is an estate plan versus a trust versus a will? Legally is in plain English, so this person is actually taking the layman's approach and trying to break it down into words we can all understand. Now, keep in mind, as an attorney, you speak legalese, but the common public doesn't do that. They don't do it. They don't care to do it. That's what they hire you for. So the more easy you can make it and the more simple you can make it, the better their trust is going to be formed with you, the easier it is to form that relationship, and the more likely they are to actually trust you that you're telling the truth. So we can go on and on and on, but a couple things I want to point out here. When you're searching on YouTube specifically, so we'll go back up to the first the first video here. So 17,000 views of this video. You're joking. Like, this is an untapped market here. Only a few people are getting this kind of traffic. Now, if you go to the next video, that video was posted a year ago, by the way. I want to be very clear with that. That video was posted a year ago. The next one on the list, 121,000 views. Now, that video is the one that lists facts in the title. So you can see how playing to some people's internal beliefs about people lying to them that actually helps. So, going down the list a little bit. Now, again, that facts video posted a year ago. A lot of these are ranking 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. What you really want to look at for today's market, because 4 years ago, we weren't in a pandemic. I'm recording this on Saturday, November 14th, 2020. So you can tell we're in the midst of the pandemic. Now, this will change over time, but only slightly. You could double down and reference the pandemic within the content of the video or anything that you produce, whether it's a podcast, a video, a blog post, article, whatever it is, doesn't matter. You can reference the time frame within that. I would caution against that because you're dating the knowledge a little bit. So I did it for the sake of education here, helping you to understand the opportunity we have in front of us. But what you do see is someone who's got 56,000 views. They posted this video 8 years ago. So that's telling me that a lot of these people gave up. What you do see, though, as we start scrolling down a little bit further, 6 steps to successful estate planning. So it's keying into a couple marketing languages, a couple tools of persuasion, if you will. We're giving somebody a concise wrap-up in the title. We're giving them clues as to what this will give us on the outset of learning these things, and we're doing it in a very condensed fashion. So 6 steps to successful estate planning. So the conciseness, the very specificity that I'm talking about, 6 steps. Successful implies a good outcome. Estate planning is the exact thing that we're focused on. That was posted 2 months ago and has 3.1 thousand views on it. Part of this you do have to take with a grain of salt. This is Chris Hogan. He actually has a very big following here on YouTube and just in general. So he's leveraging the channel in a good way to help get seen by more people. But 2 months ago, 3,000 views, that's pretty damn good. As we move forward, 12,000 views 9 months ago. The whole point behind this, as I keep scrolling down, you don't see a lot of recent education about this. Estate planning basics, straightforward. 5 months ago, only 195 views. So what's this guy not doing right? I'll tell you a couple things. He probably didn't promote it. He probably had no idea that just putting it up on YouTube was going to be helpful. Now, he is showing up in the search results. However, he's super far down in the search results. He's probably in the 20s down here. 5 months ago, hasn't had a whole lot of views. He's probably not leveraging the YouTube algorithm in the right way. He's probably not asking people to like and subscribe. He's probably not adding the name of the video into the name of the thumbnail. He's probably not diving deep into the SEO factor within the description. There's a lot here that you could do from a technical aspect. The point I'm trying to make is that instead of focusing on doing all the things, or on the flip side, not knowing where to start, ask the internet the question that your clients will be asking, and then create content around that. It's not a unique concept. When people ask a question, they want an answer. If you're the one to provide that answer and you do it in a way that actually provides them value, their value, not yours, don't think about yourself for a bit, provide them value so that they walk away from that conversation or that video or article, whatever it is, they walk away from that and go, I know exactly what to do now. I found this incredibly helpful and incredibly valuable. This is cool. That's what you want to do when you're creating content, when you start looking at how do I actually start building an audience? How do I get people to my website? How do I get people into my funnel? How do I create clients from people I don't know? This is how you do it. It's not rocket science. It's literally the most basic principles that we all do. When someone asks a question, You provide them the most valuable answer that you can in the best way that is perceived by them to be most valuable. So if you'd like this, please subscribe the channel. As some people say, I think smash that like button. I don't know. It actually does help by providing YouTube with some results of you finding this valuable and actually liking and subscribing to the channel. So please do that. Leave a comment below if you've got any questions. And if you'd like to work with us, we do this for all of our clients, and we focus in on helping them find the lowest hanging fruit possible for all of the areas of focus of their practice, so that we can really start launching them into, I'm getting leads on autopilot every single month, and I know that I can get the best type of leads, my best buyers is what we classify them as, and they're qualified before I even have to speak to them. So we put them through those systems that we build for you, and we make sure that you're getting the best possible clients. If you'd like to learn more, head over to getquirked.co and you can find out how to get in touch with us. Thank you so much. Remember, like, subscribe, and I will talk at you next time.